Yo, what's up, everybody? I wanted to do uh Dogmatica, or I like the name Dragma, but a Dogmatica sounds like a good name. I'm glad TCG didn't murder it. Because I do think it's gonna be one of the meta contenders. I definitely don't think it's gonna push Eldritch and Emancipator and Dragon Link out the way, but I think it's gonna boost a couple strategies. What I think has been really cool that Konami has been doing is making decks so that you can play them pure, or that you can mix them. And Dogmatica, I think, is really just a testament to that. So they basically, for all you don't know, they kind of focus on sending monsters from your extra deck to the graveyard, or like punishing monsters from the extra deck. And the little ones like Ecclesia, you can summon them if there's some monster from the extra deck. So it's pretty cool. The bigger ones, they have different ways of summoning. But Ecclesia is the reason why everything's so splashable. Thanks to her, if you like summon Alistair, make your Almirage, she's live. So it's like a lot of like one card plays, kind of like I was talking about in my previous video with Numerons. Ecclesia is a one card play. The OCG has been seeing a lot of success with Invoke, Dragma. I think it could translate over here, but I also think TCG players innovate a lot. So we can see different Dogmatica variants. Necros, I know, saw some success. And what I think is really cool about Dogmatica is their abilities to go second, especially Alistair, really good card for going second too. So I think maybe there can be some sort of like going second Dogmatica invoked deck. I wanted to point out some things, not only like how to like beat it and how to understand the engine. Don't forget that like a lot of the times they'll lock themselves out of the extra deck. So someone tries to cheat you, just always read the cards. You know, a lot of them say like you can ask for summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. So it's okay if they do it before, but just make sure you actually are reading the cards. Let's see here. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. See, a lot of them say the rest of the turn, if not most of them. So it's just good to check your cards. Make sure your opponent doesn't cheat you out of that. And also the really cool thing is since they're so extra deck hateful, they also let you send cards from your extra deck to the graveyard. So I think let's see here. This trap card, I don't think you'll see a lot of play as an engine, but if you want to play some sort of Dragma main deck, Dogmatica, I mean, like a not pure, because you probably shouldn't play pure, but a more heavily Dogmatica focused, I'll definitely play this and send something to your graveyard from the extra deck. Then it pops something with equal or higher attack. So you can pop like whatever, and then you can send things like Entis to pop something else. So here are some good targets for things like that. Not for just this effect. Other cards have effects sent to the graveyard for additional things. Herald, really good. Will help you with Necro's engine. I have Mechaba here because it goes good with Alistair. But the really cool thing, and this is kind of talking about how to kind of beat against Dragma, is getting ready for basically this guy because he sends two from your extra deck to the graveyard. The deck is the Yu-Gi-Oh right now is so extra deck heavy that taking out two cards it's not the end of the world, but it is impactful. But if you can tech in certain cards, you can actually play against this very well. So if you tech in an Entis yourself, that's really good. It'll allow you to pop on their turn. But I think in the OCG they were doing this. They're playing Nova, and then Nova's effect would trigger, and it would summon Mechaba. So it would kind of give you a negate on the beginning of your turn. So especially if you're playing like Invoked, you can play just randomly, maybe one side in the Nova. If Dogmatica gets super popular, you can start maining this. I know I think some people in the OCG do main this because when they resolve Maximus, you just got a free Mechaba by sending the Antis and the Nova. So that kind of goes into a little bit of if Dogmatica goes too crazy and we do need to start handling them. This is something that people can throw in. And also, I think it's so cool how they have a fusion monster, but they don't really use it to fusion summon. They just use it to basically use their engine. If it goes to the graveyard in the end phase, you can add Albus, which is another card, or Dogmatica, or special summon it to your field. So it's pretty good. Talking about Albus, I actually think this dude is gonna get like a whole archetype, low key, because I think it just recently got another fusion. I think this guy can kind of be like an Alistair in the future in a way. Just watch, quote me on this. This guy will get a lot of more support, but he is a little bit tied with the Dragma archetype. But that's neither here nor there. And something else that's really cool about Dragma is the fact that you can play Shaddolls without having to run any Shaddol monsters in their main deck. All they need is this trap. It's really cool. Basically, you just send your Al Capone. It's not Al Capone, but y'all know what I mean. Ab Cologne. Ab Cologne will get you this. You discard whatever. You set it, and usually you send this along with the Ab Cologne. So then you get an end phase search, and then on their turn you use this, and you feed them in the window. It's really crazy. They don't even have like you could play a whole Shaddoll engine and not have to run any Shaddoll. There is no Shaddoll monsters here. They just play the one trap. So it's pretty cool that Dragma can do that. No, just quick, check y'all out. Nova, really cheap right now, maybe like $1. Pick it up if you need it. Entis, $5. I did not know this was $5. I know a lot of y'all have some. Maybe not. Maybe y'all sold it with the Infernoids. But Ensis is just going up. Maybe they'll see a reprint. Oh, it's kind of crazy because this card was not worth much. But that's the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why we love it, right? Cards that are worth nothing go up. So yeah, go ahead and pick up your Ensis if you need it. And last but not least, I just want to look at the prices. I think Konami did a really good thing by making Alicia a Starlight and an Ultra. Because let's see, it's almost 750. You can round it up to 750 if you want to call it. If you have one, you're probably not gonna get 750. You're probably gonna get like 600 something after fees and whatever. But I think it's really good that they made a Starlight and an Ultra version. The Ultra is like, let's see, maybe less than 20. Alicia right now market price 19 something. Yeah, Chow Productions, basically $18. It's really good because Alicia's the only one you need three of. The other ones you can kind of just play, one or two. It does suck that they made them secrets, but you know, you don't need three of them exactly. It depends on what deck you're playing. Sometimes you might just need one or two. So I don't think it's that much. The Knight I think is definitely one of the strongest one. It helps you play going second, as it negates the phase of monster. But you have to have another Dogmatica. But yeah, y'all basically, if y'all start dealing with Dogmatica, it becomes a problem. Using things like Nova, really good. Entis, really good. And for all of you guys that are looking forward to playing this, just experiment. Like this deck, so splashable with different things, and don't let the whole locking you out of the extra deck thing scare you. If you could do all your combos and then do Dogmatica plays, like that's still pretty good. And going second too, it's pretty good. Like since all of them can special summon, I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, just last thing, if you guys are playing against them, just try to remember when they flock themselves out of the extra deck. Don't get played like that. And Winda could start coming into the format. Winda blows out Adamantiators, Synchro Eldritch, Salamangreats. Like it's only Altergeist deals with Winda pretty easily. But yeah, y'all can be looking forward to Winda, Sexel, maybe for Branchalas we'll start getting a lot of play with all these floodgate monsters. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. If y'all want to talk about Dogmatica, if y'all have any suggestions how to beat them, or if y'all have any questions, let me know. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.